Hey guys, I'm Rob Beast, and this is Speaking Geek. It's my little blog I do here every so often where I talk about stuff I like. So, I just did a huge article about the Dean Martin Celebrity Roast. I got an awesome review copy. I'm going to show you right here. There it is. Dean Martin Celebrity Roast Collector's Edition. So, I watched this over the past weekend with my father, and, this is something happened while I was actually born. I was born in 1977, and the series has been going on since like 74 into the early 80s. I think they stopped in about 84. And, when I was born, obviously I was too little to watch it, but I got to see it in reruns, and I also got to see it like when they'd have specials on Channel 21 or Channel 13 on PBS, like donate money and see things like this. But I never got to see full episodes. I would go to YouTube with my father, and we'd watch it, we'd laugh our butt off, but never full roast, just segments from roast, like from Johnny Carson, Jimmy Stewart, Muhammad Ali, and whatever have you, and never full episodes. And now this is the forerunner to the Comedy Central roast. The Comedy Central roast was originally the very first Comedy Central roast was actually the Friars Club roast, which is what this was doing the Friars Club roast in New York, but with celebrities. And same format, you'd have a dais with a table, celebrities all talk crap about each other, and one laugh, have a good time. Now, the Friars Club, of course, could get raunchy and go a little blue, whereas the Dean Martin roast had television in the 70s where they really couldn't get away with too many jokes, but they did pretty good, but they worked around how to get away with it around the censors, and that, to me, is much more funnier than people just being able to curses being beeped. It has 6 DVDs. Let me open up the case so you can see what the case looks like. So you can see that right there. And it has 2 episodes per disc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And there's Don Rickles, Joan Collins, Bob Hope, Johnny Carson, Jimmy Stewart, Sammy Davis Jr., Jack Benny, Lucille Ball, Dean Martin himself, Kirk Douglas, Michael Landon, Jackie Gleason, and that's the list of the people they have on here. And there's some bonus features, and because of this nice little case, little bio on the bag, it tells you all the specs. Bonus comedy sketches featuring Dean, Tim Conway, Ted Knight, and others. 2 rare Dean Martin TV specials. Dean Martin's Red Hot Scandals of 1926 featuring Dom DeLuise, Abel Goda, Jonathan Winters, and Dean's Place. This is great because originally the Dean Martin Celebrity Roast was actually the Dean Martin Show, and he would do this every so often. The Dean Martin Show wasn't as popular in the early 70s, and they switched format to the Dean Martin Celebrity Roast. And at first it was the Man of the Hour or the Man of the Week, and then or Woman of the Week, depending on who the person was. And that was pretty much it, and they would just have fun. And it was good to see Dean Martin still being Dean Martin. Later in life, Dean's son had passed away. He was a pilot, and it really affected Dean Martin bad, and he became kind of a reclusive. He became very reclusive and didn't go out much. So I'm a big fan of Dean Martin. I love Rio Bravo with John Wayne, and so seeing Dean Martin still being Dean Martin, it's so much fun. Yeah, okay, yeah, I won't talk about how much of a drinker it was. It was part of the Rat Pack. They all drank. Everybody here smokes and drinks. That's what you did back in the day, And it was just amazing to see this, And I watched this, and me and my father really cannot recommend this enough. If this isn't in your collection, it needs to be. If you watch the Comedy Central roast and you love it, you need to see this because this is better, funnier. And we're talking icons like Milton Berle, Jack Benny, Jack Benny, Milton Berle, and George Burns and stuff like that. That was the name I was trying to get to. George Burns, and just amazing celebrities. And of course, you always have Rich Little. Billy Crystal actually started out doing like an improv on this because he was a comedy. He was a stand-up, and then he got into soap afterwards. So you get to see young rising talent that now are mainstays. So all right, guys, I'm gonna tell you this is a 5 out of 5. It's a must-buy. It comes out in November. Look for it on Amazon. Look for everywhere you can buy this. It's the Dean Martin Celebrity Roast Collector's Edition. Now, make sure when you look online, you see this case. This is the case you want to look for. There's other people bootlegging it, and that's not legit. This is a legit one. This is the one you want to get. This has everything you need and everything you want to see. So much fun, and I hope they do another collection with a lot more, because we're talking about they got years and years and years of the roast, and I want to see more of this. And hopefully, if you guys buy this, they'll make more. So, Dean Martin Celebrity Roast, it belongs in your library. All right, guys. Agree with me, disagree. Follow me on Twitter at altminds, ALTMINDZ. Go to alternativeminds.com, MINDZ again. And thank you as always.